So how does it feel to be back here at the Saturn Awards? You won last year, you're presenting this year.
I'm so much more relaxed this year. You know, whenever like the spotlight is sort of on me in that way, there's always that sense of, okay, nervous, don't know why I'm here sort of thing. But today I get to just celebrate my good friend Dave Filoni, and that's a much more comfortable position for me to be in.
For sure.
Yeah.
So a little birdie told me that you were also a Star Wars fan before you joined the cast of The Book of Boba Fett.
Huge, yeah.
What's it like living every fan's dream?
I hope I represent that if you have a dream and you want to get anywhere or do something, you just work really hard, number one, that's important, follow through, and keep dreaming.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And then I'm geeking out because I'm talking to a Disney princess.
Oh, thank you.
What are you...
Excuse me, Disney legend?
Disney legend, yes. No, I'll just go. I'll just leave now. Badass Disney legend. What are you geeking out over right now?
Well, I just talked with James Cameron, who I'm such a massive fan of. It's so crazy, you know, you grow up watching this man's films and loving everything he does, and he's so, like, he's an alien to me because he's so amazing. His brain is endlessly powerful. That's his superpower. And so that's been a real highlight.
Amazing. And then what's on the horizon for you? What can we see and enjoy you in next?
I'm working on a cookbook right now.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got a publishing deal, so that's kind of surreal too. So
Amazing.
I'm putting on a writer's cap.
Well, congratulations. We can't wait to see it.
Oh, I can't
Read
wait.
it and make it, all that good shit.
That's right. Yes,
Yeah.
I want people to make all the food that I grew up with.
What's the theme? Is it like based on your heritage?
It's my journey through food, basically.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. So sort of like, well, if you want to become more like me, eat my food. No, I don't know.
Yeah, I do want to be a Disney legend, so I will be checking that out.
There you go.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Nice to meet you.
Have a great night. Oh my gosh, you look so beautiful tonight. What are we thinking for your look? Like, what did we...
Oh, well, actually, this inspiration comes from the Boogeyman, which is where I am. I'm wearing green eyeshadow because the Boogeyman has glowing green eyes in the movie, and a dark red lipstick because his skin is like a dark red color, and then I went for like a gothic Cinderella vibe in my outfit, and a green bag to bring out the eyeshadow.
Perfect, no notes. So, what was it like playing Princess Leia and Obi-Wan with Ewan McGregor? It's like role of a lifetime, right?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was surreal. It was scary, of course, you know, not knowing what such a big fan base would think of me, but everyone was so accepting and kind and protective of me, and it was so sweet, and it was amazing.
How does it feel to be nominated for a Saturn Award tonight?
I mean, amazing. This is my second year in a row that I've been nominated, and I'm so excited. I get to go up against some other amazing actors and actresses. I'm up against Violet McGraw, who's someone I love to call a friend, and I'm just so excited that I get to be here with her and everyone else here tonight.
Like, you know what? I wouldn't mind having him like a Dash Rendar.
See, it starts out like, what would you like, but what I would like. It's an interesting turnabout. It's very interesting. You know, you never know. Always in motion is the future. There's so many characters. Honestly, with Star Wars, there's so many characters and a lot of great characters. And you can find people that love, you know, every single character and want them to have their own show. And it's a matter of finding space for the character, finding time for the character. If we bring them in, is it going to be the right thing because they have the right amount of screen time to make it worth it? You know, there's so many factors that are involved, and can we execute it in the right way? Is it true to who the character is?
Yeah.
But I respect, you know, your request. It's not the first of
So you're
of
saying
those,
it's a
or-
maybe. Right?
I'm saying like anything's a maybe. Anything. There's always potential.
Awesome.
Potential energy. You know, we can put that over in the Mara Jade pile of people
There you
requesting that character as well.
Yeah.
And I get it. You know, it's like when I started with Clone Wars, I was like, Plo Koon's getting out of that chair. And that was my privilege because I'm making Clone Wars, and I'm like, he's going to do something. And because he was in the deleted scene, of course, where he did do something and they cut it. But yeah, I get it. It's fun. And that's what's the great thing about being a fan. You root for those characters. So when they do show up, if they show up, it's real exciting. And, you know, hopefully you'll enjoy it.
I have to mention we just lost our great Carl Weathers, who was incredible as Grief Karga in The Mandalorian. I mean, to even summarize this would be so difficult, but like, what was it like kind of getting to know him and working with him?
He was, I don't know how to describe it. Just the fact that I got to meet him, to know him. He's one of the first people that, when I was directing the first episode, one of the first people I directed. And he's such an exceptional director. So, that's, I'm learning on the job from, again, always some of the greatest people. And he's great on and off camera. John and I were thrilled with what he did as Grief Karga, and then as an episodic director for us. It made us so happy that he could be a part of our team on that side of the camera. He was so enthusiastic about it all every day. I mean, my best memory of him is when we were at Celebration for Mando season 1, and he came out on stage like Apollo Creed and said, I want you, and just the energy, the power that he carried in his stature and his voice and everything. I mean, it's rough. We're going to miss him dearly, but knowing he was such a great person and he gave so much.
Yeah, but he was going to go sign autographs.
His legacy will continue on in ways I can't.
Really, really the coolest guy every time I talk to him. So, I haven't talked to you since this was announced. There's a Mandalorian Grogu movie.
How about that?
How
Yeah.
about that?
How about that? Interesting.
Does that mean no season 4?
There's so much spinning in the galaxy right now. You know me better than to commit to any one thing. No mind trick works on me. So, I think I'm excited about what we're doing right now with the movie. I think it's going to be great. Obviously, John at the helm, it's going to be fantastic. And he's so well studied in Star Wars now. So he's got a great shorthand, and I love collaborating with him. So just excited to share the future of what we're doing.
They're going to the big screen.
Going to the big screen, the little guy.
The little guy.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you? My name is Amanda with Geek Canada.
Nice to meet you. Oh, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
All-Star Game, Toronto, just happened.
All
yeah?
right, yeah.
You a Toronto person?
I'm
Maple Leaf?
I'm
No?
a Habs fan. I'm
Habs?
Montreal.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Struggling
Go
a little
Habs,
bit.
go. Oh, God. It's
Struggling ever since Walk.
really-
Carey
it's
Price
painful.
was great.
Don't talk to me.
I'm a
about
big
it.
hockey person. You want to
Are
talk
you?
hockey? We can go all day.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
PK Subban
I'm from
was
Pittsburgh,
like-
Penguins, my team.
Oh, no.
All day. Sydney, come on.
No,
I love
guys,
Sidney
come
Crosby,
on.
come on.
Okay, he's Canadian. I'll let
Marilyn
you have it.
Mew.
All right,
Come on,
yes,
all day.
Congratulations, you got some pretty
Thank
good
you.
hardware there, right?
Yeah, thank you so
How does
much.
that feel to be, sort of honored by the Saturn Awards?
Oh, it's incredible. You see all the amazing people here. I don't feel as deserving. I think it's some of these people.
Come on.
No, seriously. I mean, they've done so many. I guess when you're a fan of things, you see these people. That's the way I look at it, and I appreciate it. I think it speaks well to the work our entire team has done, and I think we've got a lot more yet to do, though.
What was one moment in sci-fi history that sort of inspired your career?
I mean, it's almost, if I said Star Wars, right? I mean, but it is so captivating. I think it's hard for people now to understand when you look at how many great, films and series there are that are fantasy sci-fi genre. We're overflowing. We're very lucky, but when I was a kid, Star Wars came out of nowhere, and it wasn't just a great story with great characters. It innovated. It made us pay attention, a whole generation of us, to not just the story and the characters, but how did they do that? Why is this music so great? Why is the sound design so great? And so, we knew these names, in all these different categories and disciplines of filmmaking, and I think that's a legacy that George has really left, is an appreciation for film and how films get made. And to think about that when you go to make your movie, that every part of it is telling the story and can heighten it and transform it. And Star Wars definitely, has instructed me in that way.
It's also so cool to see the fandom really grow over the last. When you think
It
about
sure
how the
has.
Saturn Awards started and where we are now, it's
Yeah.
like, wow, it's kind of impressive.
Well, when I was a kid, you were just a kid. You weren't a Star Wars fan. There really was no such thing. I mean, it was a very honest thing. Now it's like fandom that's been passed on from generation to generation, and I think that's significant. And each generation has their own things that they like and dislike, and they argue, and it's awesome. And in that crucible, we get better stories. So, it's a great time to be working in this and to be watching it as well.
We recently lost someone that you had the pleasure of directing, Carl Weathers. Can you tell us, your experiences with him and what he was like as a person? I know Ming-na, posted about him, and she just said such lovely things.
Carl was the best. I mean, it was like a dream to get to just be in his presence. He's such a powerful personality, such a positive person. wonderful on camera and off, behind the scenes, working as the episodic director with us. Had such energy for every day. His passion for, filmmaking, for what he did was evident. It spread, through the whole crew, and he gave back to fans. I mean, I think that when we would go to Star Wars Celebration, he understood how rare it is to be in these positions where people are just there for what you make. And he valued it, and I'll, we'll never take that for granted, or, just so fortunate to have got to know him. It's too soon. It's a big loss for us, and so yeah, I don't know. We'll miss him, and we've had a bit too much of that lately. So we can only react positively and think of the great things he did and move forward, I think.
Well, this is certainly a positive thing, so
Well,
congratulations. I know you said you have a lot of other projects on the go. Can you tease us about what's going on with you and what you're working on now?
For me personally, and I had kind of involved now with a lot of things across our slate. For me personally, I'm, besides working with John on the Mando Grogu film, I'm involved in Ahsoka Season 2, which I'm, writing on right now and planning, and then I always say other projects that I don't want to give anything away, but we've got a lot of exciting things happening right now, and I'm just, I think fans will be really happy and excited to see what we're doing.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Tyro Tan here from Starro17.tv, and we're here with
Athena Portillo,
Brad Rao.
Jennifer Corbett.
For those that don't know, tell the audience what you guys just want for. Congratulations.
We just won for Star Wars: The Bad Batch. We're very excited. We are the EPs, some of the EPs on the show.
Well, it's inspiring what you guys are here at the Saturn Awards. This shows hopefully about inspiring others. What inspiration do you have out there? What you guys do, just follow their dreams.
Like on the Bad Batch family, they've got each other's back, and that's how we are on the crew behind the scenes. So just look out for your
And our show is just always about hope in the darkest of times. So just look out for one another and keep pushing forward. I'm very fortunate to have an opportunity to continue working with David and Jerry back in the team.
Thanks a lot.